What's up, guys? So today we're going to be drawing twice from My Hero Academia. The guy from the League of Villains. That was called League of Villains. I don't know now. Gotta check. He's a villain. I don't know if he's. It's okay. I'm right. Yeah, it's called League of Villains. I wasn't sure. Okay, so he's pretty easy to draw, I must say. So he's just because he's got this mask on and you can't really see any of his facial features except these big white eyes. So we're going to start. I have a wide page just to fit in a bit more of his shoulders. And we're going to start in the top half. Use the pencil, hit pause if I go too fast. So we're going to start just here with a top eyelid line coming across and up like so. So this is his left eye. I usually start with the right one, but his right one's kind of squinted. So we'll start with the easier one first. So this comes up for the side of his head, like so. And then his eye is going to come out from there. So we go out, down, like that. And then it's just going to go back in, like so, and back up. So his other eye then, so just on the opposite side, so we do a curved line around like so. And then this comes up this way. And we bring it around here. And back up around his temple. So they're like the sides of his head. He could have a line or two in the center, just here. And maybe like make these brow lines maybe a little bit longer. You don't have to make them too much longer though. Like so. And could have a couple of wrinkles on his costume in the center, coming up his head here. I've seen him drawn with them and without them, so it's up to you. His other eye is squinted, so it's like smaller than the other one. So it like just comes down here and it goes back in right to there. And you can like darken up his eyelid lines. Like the edges of his costume, just make them a bit darker. And then just in here on his nose, we can see some sort of shadows just inside here. Just coming out from his eye. Maybe a line just for a frown on his nose. Maybe another line coming out here. Another shadow. Like so. And then his mask, right? So we just have a bump around for his nose. So we're going to go up this way. And it bumps around where his nose would be. Just here. And this is going to curve around the bottom half of his mask and go back up around like so. So he's a black portion and a grey portion of his mask. The other side comes up and around underneath his eye as well. Up to here. Then we just have a piece of his head that kind of sticks out here for where his ear is. Comes around like so. Kind of all melds into his jaw though. So then this is going to come down diagonally all the way to his jaw and his chin. This side will do the same thing. Like so, and then bring it around got a pretty square chin. Could have a line for his nose just here as well if you wanted. Not much though. This is all like black or like shaded, so it's up to you what way. So I'll just do a line, and then you can do it black mostly. It's probably the easiest way, simplest way. A line just for his jawline, for his ear, then just here. Right, so then his head, we'll just bring this up, and then we're going up and around this side as well. Just checking every now and then. Like so. So the eyes are halfway down. So from the eye to the chin, it'll be about the same distance from the eyes to the top of the head. So your eyes are halfway down your head. Try and remember that. Depends on if the character has hair or not, of course, and if they're in proportion. So like so. So that's about halfway. Boom. Okay. Right, so his head is kind of turned, so it's kind of turned towards us a little bit. So we're going to do his neck on this side first. So comes down from his jaw, say underneath where his eye is, just comes down from there, like so. And then this is going to go diagonally down here. And then the other side of his neck comes out I'd say here, like so. Yeah, that looks right. So this comes down this way, and then because his neck is kind of turned a bit, we're going to have an extra bulge for a muscle here. And then his trapezius muscle is going to come down towards his shoulder. It's about there. Okay. And then this neck muscle goes a bit further down towards his chest, just down here. And then we have another neck muscle line just here. Come back up towards his jaw. And maybe another one here on this side. Like so. So his other trapezius muscle comes out here. Boom, just there. This one's closer to us, so it's a bit higher up. That's all. So then this is going to go down to there. And then shoulders. So one shoulder, real square kind of shoulder. So one shoulder comes out like this, and then goes down, and then goes diagonal in, like so. And then his trapezius kind of goes off that way, off the bottom of my page. So his bicep then is just in here, underneath where the shoulder meets the trapezius. So just there. So that's his bicep. And then his shoulder muscle is like just here, coming in towards his chest, like that. And this kind of bumps up and down into there. Might have another shoulder muscle line maybe here. And maybe another one on top, just here. So his other shoulder, it's kind of turned away from us. This is the big shoulder. The other one is turned away, so it's a little bit smaller. So we go up, across, then we go down this way. Down to there. And then his bicep, so his arm is kind of sticking up. So it goes down that way. And then we can see just his collarbones coming in across here. So one collarbone just there. The other one kind of lines up with this muscle line here. And this one comes across towards his shoulder line just up here. And okay, so chest muscles. So say coming down from this line, we have the center line of his chest just here. Just like so. Then the outside of it is like here. So it's this pec. And then that comes out to his shoulder. And then it's going to go down and down that way, just off my page there. And then his other chest muscle just comes down here from his armpit. If you feel your own chest muscle, you'll feel it can go in underneath your armpit, or joins in on the shoulder joint, just all in here. Right, so he's got a letter T on his chest, but it kind of follows the contours of his chest muscles, okay? So we'll start, we'll do the long top of the T that bumps over. So it starts on his shoulder. So we got to do a curved line. It's important. So curving, not straight. The next line is going to be curving as well. So it comes right across to here, like so. Slight curve on it, like that. Next one curves up and then comes over his chest, so bends over that chest muscle, and then we see the end of it that bends around his shoulder here, and then we bring it down that way, and then we're going to go back. So we're going to go down to there, and then this comes across to there, and then the T comes down the front of his body, so we go down that way, and then the other side comes back up and then curves into his shoulder, curves back around and over there. He's got some more white parts on, or grey parts on his shoulder as well. So like just here, line that way, curving line here, and then a curving line there. And then we do a longer one kind of over here because it's a bigger shoulder. So one there, curves up, over, curves up, and down, like so. And that is it pretty much, unless you want to add sort of some shadow lines, so where his shadows are in his costume. You could draw loads of those in if you wanted, or you could color this all black, leave that white. You could shade it with a pencil. You could leave it as a line drawing. Nothing wrong with a line drawing. So there you go. That's how to draw twice from My Hero Academia. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Wait. Just saw something. Okay, like so. Maybe another line just there. Just some extra detail on his trapezius muscles. Okay, now we're done. Bye.